Flynn effect is ineffective. Number 2. Hello friends, so glad to be with you again. Okay, let's continue where we have left off. My response to malnutrition's poverty and history is as follows. First, let's dissect the malnutrition's claim. How can that be when most blacks are overweight? So malnutrition can be the cause. We eat the same food and no one gets hungry, and most are obese. Second point is Flynn states that poverty is the cause of low IQ. Well, again, all I know, 98% of all of the immigrants ever migrating to America came only with their shirts on their back, yet have adopted, which is the first sign of high IQ. They have blended in and prospered despite the fact most have not even spoke English. Appears the sub-Saharan Americans can do this after 400 years of cohabiting with the whites and speaking the proper English language. Third point of Flynn is history. Well, again, historically every race has endured slavery, yet every race has bounced back, prospered, and thrived without constantly blaming the past. Yet Flynn also states we are all the same, so it makes no sense. Why is every race capable to bounce back from the past, but the sub-Saharan Americans can't, despite all the perks of affirmative action and 400 years of cohabiting with the whites, and despite the fact we are all the same, yet showing different outcomes? It appears that the Flynn effect has no effect. Flynn, in this case, decided to go against all the evidence and develop his theories that favor reasons and causations different than those of genetics. There was a great debate. The black-white IQ gap. Chrels Murray vs. James Flynn, 2006. Charles was reasoning that the low IQ results were caused by mothers that also had low IQ. Well, this makes no sense. You can go generationally back for decades. What does that even mean? Yes, low IQ races always have low IQ. I have to challenge this because the latest research shows that high IQ children got their high IQ even though their parents were of average mean or even less than mediocre IQ. So I have to disagree with Chrels Murray because even though some parents of high IQ children had lower IQ as measured by some tests, that does not mean genetically these parents had low IQ. What this means, some of these parents' IQ was not explored, it was never manifested because the virtue of circumstance. Many have ended up in demeaning or less than mediocre jobs. As a matter of fact, this will be more common than not. Just because one works as a dishwasher does not necessarily mean he has low IQ. There is a great amount of research done in this area. Further, it shows that under MRI imaging shows that the best responses of how brain functions are not the brain regions that lit up with the most activity for a certain task, but rather those which shows less activity, which indeed indicates the efficiency of the brain function. Friends, let's wrap this up for now. See you at the next segment. Thank you.